In response to a forum post, I decided to make a short video tutorial devoted to tuning. I will quickly explain the basics of it. Here is a masterclass. It is assembled and ready to be retuned. What you'll need is a tuning file. That's a good one, Swiss made. Bunch of filling gauges, here, from thick to real thin, and of course a chromatic tuner. A tuner is a choice of your personal preference. I use the one called iStrabasoft for the iPhone. That's a strobe tuner. Basically, there's a strobe that vibrates and shows me if I have the note correct or not. It has a huge note display. It displays cents, deviation from the equal tempered pitch, and I have it tuned for 141 Hertz. What's special about this tuner is it has a noise filter that's turned on at the moment. So only when there's sound it sounds and it displays the notes. It has an input booster. I will turn it on. You can even check the pitch like that. G. So it's very sensitive. But most importantly, this tuner has the capability of tuning itself. You can download and generate a wave and then play it to the tuner, and it will check. Of course, you need to know that it's, for example, 140 Hertz and input 140, here goes the wave, and the tuner tunes itself. That's how it goes. Okay. The basics of tuning is you'll need to develop, I call this tuning breathing. What's different about the tuning breathing that sets it apart from all other modes of breath I have is hard to say, frankly speaking. It's very neutral. I will quickly demonstrate you different techniques. Thumb block, Parker style, and this is tuning breathing. So it's +7. In fact, you'll get lower. You'll see lower results if you use incorrect breathing. You naturally tend to bend the reed when you play normally. Also, the harder you play, the lower the note gets. That's one of the reasons why it is advisable to tune all the notes a bit sharp. For example, you set the overall tuning to 141, 142, 143, and over time the reeds will get lower, the pitch of the reeds get lower, but you still stay in tune. That's the point. And also, when you play hard, you bend the notes, the notes bend itself, and they stay in tune because they initially are sharper. When you want to raise the pitch, you'll need to file from the free side of the reed. When you want to lower the pitch, file from the rivet side, from here. Alright, here's how it's done. Take it apart. Let's say I wanna tune this reed, free draw. What I first need to do is quickly find out the pitch. I can do it either by taking it all together, holding it and blowing. it's B. Or alternatively, I can hold the reed blade together against my lips and draw, and that's also a B note. Let's say I want to tune it down by semitone. I'm using a filling gouge to support the reed. I'm filing from the rivet side. Very gently. I have a very good tuning file, so I don't need to file too much. Put it all together and check minus 10. So we've gone down by 10 cents. Minus 29. Here's the rule of thumb what not to do. Do not file the reed lower than 3 semitones. Also, don't file the high reeds up in pitch. Never do that. Never file the reed up if it's one of the high reeds. It will not sustain it. That's plus 15, and if I'm aiming at the minor chord, that's the perfect tone. Now we have a minor chord. That's a G minor now. These are the basics of the tuning. Just make sure that you don't file the reed up in pitch, up. Don't file up if it's one of the high notes. It's okay to file the lower note because they have the lower notes have that extra weight for you to file up. Also, don't file the reed down below 3 semitones. 3 semitones is the lowest you can get. Just don't go any further. Check out my harmonica tool. There is a bunch of new tunings there. You can choose the key of the instrument. You can highlight notes and use it for whatever purpose you want. It's all free.